Welcome back to the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Now we're going into the Triforce Cup, and I'm playing as Link, just to be fitting. And as you can see, Epona's had a bit of a redesign.
I love the Master Cycle.
It's really awkward to control, I find.
I like it.
To be fair, I don't normally use the bikes, but...
I think it's a outward drifting, in drifting bike.
Yeah... I don't really know much about how the bikes work, so...
You know what the bike should really be nicknamed? Okay. My Epona.
Oh god. Yeah, so Wario's Gold Mine. Probably remember me having a lot of difficulty with this one in the Wii version, but...
Link's massive compared to the other drivers, isn't it?
I think that was just perspective because he was on a hill.
Yeah, there's not so much difficulty in this version of Wario's Gold Mine, but it's still great.
Well, when I first heard about this, I was just thinking I really could do with never seeing Wario's Gold Mine again. I hate that stage in Wii.
There's a
with this, I think they made it a lot smoother, and part of it is these things. They put these spinny things on the bottom of these.
So now you can hit them.
Yeah, so now it's not a complete standstill if you crash into the back of one. And that was desperately needed, I think. We could still do without the goddamn bats keep flying towards you in the...
That never bothered me.
They really annoy me, and they're in one of the levels on the DS one as well, and I hate them there just as much.
Yeah, there's a few things that dig you over, specifically the edges. Like, you can fall off a lot, can't you, when you're drifting?
There's quite a difficulty decrease from this and the Wii game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being hella difficult.
But even so, I still find it really fun to play through.
Yeah, what I find with this game is the control is just so much better than any of the other Mario Kart games. And like, I was going back to play the DS one the other day, and it just feels like absolute shit to control compared to this, which is...
I think that's my opinion for like the Wii one, because I find like most of the tracks are so hard to like control, like when you're like controlling on it.
I found Wii quite easy.
Have you played it since playing now?
No.
Because like, I remember DS controlling pretty well, but no, that's complete clunky all over the place.
I used motion controls the entire time.
I'm using motion controls. I'm using motion controls.
One of the most pointless things to say on the chat.
I make a point of doing that every single time I'm online, you know that, right? Even though I'm never using motion controls.
Thing is that anybody who ever says good game and they lost on the track, you know, they really... where they are, they're shouting out that they're going to murder you.
It's like their soul's completely crushed.
Like, I'm going to find you, I'm going to kill you, you noob, and then on the game, good game.
Pretty much. Fuck you, Blue Shell.
I'll get you next time.
Is there nothing negative you can say on the
There's nothing
chat?
Negative you can say,
Well,
other than I'll get you next time, but that's not even negative.
It's Nintendo, they don't condone that sort of behaviour.
You could say unfair, but...
Yeah. Now, I've got to ask, why is Rainbow Road not the last one in the cup?
Because it's the Triforce Cup, they had to at least make it the Legend of Zelda track the last one. Which
They didn't
makes sense,
have to.
I can understand that. I was thinking, this is so odd. Plus, I feel they kind of half-assed the map, because the other Rainbow Road tracks, the map is completely multicoloured, whereas this is just a few movie ones.
Yeah. That's something else since we last covered this game. They've patched it so the map shows on screen all the time.
Yeah.
I think you can
so
turn
long
it
as
off.
you press the minus button on the gamepad.
Well, I didn't. Mind you, I'm not playing with the gamepad, so I must go on default if you're using controller.
No, I've mostly seen that you can only get out by pressing the minus button on the gamepad.
Well, I didn't press the minus button on the gamepad.
Your map must have just come up instantly then.
Yeah, so Stephen, I was right, you were wrong. But anyway, this one, I know why they've brought it back, because it was the first one, but they did sort of already bring it back in 7.
Yeah, I know, but it does look nice.
Yeah, I think they're probably saving the Double Dash one for the next actual game.
Probably.
Which I quite like that one, and it's got the awesome version of the Rainbow Road song, so... The next Mario Kart playthrough will probably be a karaoke, just saying.
hopefully they don't bring in a remake of another Rainbow Road in the next DLC and do save it for the next game.
Well, just because they put it in the DLC don't mean they won't use it in the next one, does it?
But
I like the multicoloured thwomps.
yeah.
It's just like
Fabulous.
so shiny. Neon everywhere. That's always fun, right, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think that speaker thing actually breaks the thwomps, does it? I haven't tried it.
It does knock them away.
Does it? In what sense?
You know, like when you hit it with the... I think it does. Pretty sure it does, like with the invincibility star where you hit them and they spin up. I'm pretty sure it works that way.
Anyway, it's the least visually interesting track of the
I like
DLC.
it though.
They should have just replaced Outpost with Baby. That would be so awesome.
Boom, 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 boom.
I do like this track though.
It's what I get with it is that it doesn't look interesting at all. It's just like yellow and green, but it plays probably most like the on disc tracks. You know, like with the dual layer thing, the spinners. It just feels most like it fit well on the actual game if it was there. As for the thing itself, there's not really much to say about it, is there?
What's this track inspired by?
I don't know. It's just sort of a nice level.
Yeah. I'd say the indoor bits, if I had to choose, would be a bit like Sherbet Land.
In what sort of way?
Sort of like the cavernous part of it, like going through it. So it's similar, but not quite, if you know what I mean. It's just sort of similar aspect.
Yeah, well, it's not really inside as much as just being under little arches, is it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's some parallel there, but not much really. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, so there's the thing.
I frequently have trouble with that shortcut that you've just passed.
I don't even try it.
I tried it a couple of times online, often falling to my death.
Yeah, I find that tends to happen whenever I try to be clever in these tracks. It's like, is it worth the shortcut? That's what you got to think to yourself.
It's like, this is going to get me in the lead. Fuck!
Down I go. I like them kind of bits where it goes up higher with the anti-grav.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So, in terms of Link being here, we're going to have the obligatory discussion of where it fits in the timeline.
No.
Where does this fit in the timeline?
That's like trying to fit Smash Bros in with every other timeline.
Well, Smash Bros. At least the 64 one kind of gave the distinction that these are like toys, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, in some sense.
Yeah. Well, they've kind of forgot about that with the new one, so I'll just pretend that it's actually them fighting these days.
We're all kept up with the whole toy thing.
Well, it kind of had you can see the statues at the end, didn't it? There weren't like an opening cutscene.
In the story, whenever the characters got defeated, they reverted to their trophy forms.
Oh, right, yeah, but Subspace is so boring, I don't remember anything from it, really.
A great maze.
Fuck.
But then, the new ones are pretty much just like, they're here, they're fighting.
Sure. We'll go with it.
Watch Bowser punch Mario in the face.
Yeah. I thought they had Markiplier shouting at them about this new game. I do like Starbomb. Like, it's stupid, but I like Starbomb. But anyway, Hyrule.
Hyrule Circuit.
Actually, I've seen this pretty good circuit, actually.
I like it, but I find it a bit underwhelming. I feel a lot more could have been done.
What I don't like are the little things that I feel are a bit overplayed, like the coins being rupees and that sort of thing.
Like that.
I don't, because I feel it's kind of... It feels more of a gimmick course, which, like...
I can understand.
Yeah, I
but
can see what you're saying.
it's a one-off.
Yeah, but like, you could have a course set in Hyrule and it would feel alright in the game if they didn't try to throw this little rupee gimmick in.
Yeah, I can see.
Nah, gotta have the rupees because all these older kiddies will eat that up, right?
They might as well go all out though.
Yeah.
So they've made the whole of Hyrule.
You're stuck to Zelda. Like, a lot of people are going to be
In before death threats.
They've stuck Link in it and made him his own motorbike for it, so...
I don't know, I feel it kind of steps into gimmick territory though because of it.
I kind of wish they'd made him a kart that sort of referenced to Wind Waker with the King of Red Lions boat.
That's it.
The talking boat that you go around
It's actually
in.
like an actual
Like,
person.
create a motorcycle based off of it.
Yeah, then you could like go around the Dragon Road track.
Could actually be a car though, because it'd be like, say if they made it a bit wider and had like the bits of the boat coming out, have it going down.
Maybe. What do we think about the idea a few people have thrown around in that maybe because they've started integrating like Zelda and F-Zero, like that the next one could just be Smash Kart? Because
I'm open to it.
I personally would prefer to keep it like centered on Mario. And my reasoning for that is because when you try to do everything at once, you lose like some of the charm. And that's one of the problems I have with the Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing games, in that because they're drawing from all these different sources, they've only got like a few Sonic tracks, and I kind of wish there was way more Sonic stuff in that, because there's so much more they could do with it. Like, how cool would it be just to drive through Crisis City or something like that? Or ones that they wouldn't touch.
That would have been pretty good.
You can bet if they were taking elements from all the different kind of Nintendo franchises, you'd just resort to a Mushroom Kingdom track, maybe an underground track, and then we've got safe space for Zelda places and Metroid places and things, and it just lose some of the interest from it, you know? But that was the first Mario Kart 8 DLC pack.
I really liked it, but over time I kind of gradually thought that the AI in like 150cc is very dickish. Just with the green shell. I hate the green shells in
It
this.
starts like homing now, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Which,
it's very annoying.
Yeah, I thought there was some really good tracks in there, and good DLC.
how a lot of companies have been doing with DLC lately, where it feels like it should have been in the game. Like, this feels like it's something they've fleshed out after the fact, and I like that. We'll continue the Mario Kart 8 playthrough next year when the next DLC pack hits. We'll see you then.